Going on YouTube, your boy Ocho, and we back at it again with another video today, y'all. So we're gonna be talking about the difference between semen retention and no-fap benefits. There's a complete difference. A lot of people think, doing no-fap, you're gonna see semen retention benefits, and that's not true at all. So without further ado, we're gonna hop straight into the video. Lone Ranger at your service, man. Semen retention is considerably no-fap on steroids. For the people who don't know that. Semen retention typically is a more spiritual practice. It's more of a physical practice. Not practice, but it alters your physical appearance. A lot of you can't see. I got the glow. If you want to look at it, I can't really tell with the lighting, just being outside and the sun screen, But you'll get the glow. Shit like that. You'll get, brighter eyes. I feel like my eyes are really white. Clear skin. And we got the gains, y'all. Shit like that. But no fap should always be done, without a doubt, for the rest of your life. That should be a lifestyle, not even a lifestyle, but just a whole life thing. My bad. Not even just living by it. Not even just choosing to do. That needs to be done like your whole entire life. No question about it. Absolutely. Watching pornography is horrible for the mind. I'm doing semen retention right now, and I'm on my way to 3 months within progress. It's my longest streak. It got broke last time and shit like that. We ain't going. That's a story time for another. But no fap should be a lifestyle, y'all. I'm sorry if it's too loud, but no fap should be a lifestyle. I'm on semen retention. I'm doing this shit, and I've been watching porn. Back in the day, all the way from the age of 13. I'm 20 right now. I just stopped this shit like last year. My no fap streak is way longer than my semen retention streak. But I stopped that shit last year. So with all that time on semen retention, you hit, something called a flatline effect. And what that basically is when your brain is trying to rewire and reboot itself. I'm just now kind of getting over it a little bit. I heard it takes a few days to a week, and I'm feeling better about myself. And due to, my no-fap, just watching pornography, it took a toll on my brain. And now my brain is basically trying to rewire and restore itself back to normal and back to the way it lives. That's why you hit the flat line. So we're going to make a video in due time on that. That'll probably be next week or so. But you should always do no fap for a lifestyle, and always for for the rest of your life, because it's just horrible for the mind, y'all. And instead of getting a real woman, doing what you gotta do, you beating off to a screen, nutting inside of a fucking tissue or whatever the fuck you do, and thinking that shit's cool. That shit is lame. You're better than that, bro. We all are better than that. Now, I get it. I done been there before, but we gotta stop that shit at all costs. I'm asking nicely, y'all, and I know we can do it. But it's really simple, y'all. It's really not hard. It's not rocket science, I promise. And once you kind of just set up a mindset and take it step by step, it's not as hard as what we may think it is. It's not as hard as we make it out to seem. Just take your eyes off the internet bullshit, XXX, etc. Take your nose out the catalog. Get your noses out of those. The magazines and shit, the newspapers, sexual Instagram models, and OnlyFans. Stop the bullshit, man. Please. Stop with the bullshit, y'all. Like, I'm reading these notes and I'm getting pissed off because it's simple fact. Why are we doing this shit? So make it please, all I'm asking is just make it a lifestyle. Stop with the no fap. That's gotta be for the rest of your life. If you don't think so, then you're a fucking loser and you're gonna stay down bad. And whenever you're ready to come join the party and come up here with the rest of us, let me know and we'll get you going. But it's nothing personal. That's just, if that's how you feel, that's you. That's on you. But now see, The Nofap benefits are basically, it consists of, you know, physical, which is nothing. Emotional, nothing, not much. Financial, you know, greater purpose. It'll make you get on your purpose and want to actually get out and do something, you know, and actually do a lot more extra shit and use your time wisely. Spiritual, more of a mental, spiritual, more of a spiritual and mental health. It'll basically make you realize what's right and what's wrong, and realize that you should, you know, you're taking a step in the right direction. So, which that's not really much. That's not really much. It is, but we're gonna get to semen retention anyway. Mental, it's just like I said, it's mental changes and more high value, more self value. You start to realize your worth, and more dignity in yourself. And you know, it's a better overall. It's a better Nofap benefits, just better use for your time and energy, efforts, and less anxiety and nervousness and depression, which that starts to tap into cognitive dissonance, which Jeffrey R. Wing, you know, mentions in his videos. Now, semen retention. Semen retention takes more mastery, more self-discipline, self-belief, and value. Semen retention tends to be more spiritual, more mental, more physical, emotional, and some say financial. I haven't really experienced much of that. Well, I have had job opportunities like Subaru, SIA, for the people who don't know. I'm in Indiana. Subaru, SIA is Subaru, Indiana Automotive, some shit like that. It's basically a big ass factory where you make really good money, shit like that. We can say that story on for another time. I didn't make the job. I didn't make the cut, and that's okay. We ain't gonna stop there. Semen retention benefits fluctuate between major and minor changes weekly and monthly. Semen retention benefits are more physical. So we can start with the physical, muscle mass and performance. When you're in the gym and you're on semen retention, I swear to God, you will feel godlike. And I don't like to swear to God, my bad. Excuse me, you know. You will feel more godlike, y'all. More godlike, and just, you feel like a fucking monster. You're just gonna be lifting shit. I was lifting 2 fucking cookies. You think in high school when I was beating my shit every single day, I could do that shit? Hell the fuck no. Emotional, you know, benefit. It's good and bad thoughts. You know, very fluctual day by day. From loving life and everything around you to extremely bad depression. Now, what I mean by this was my first experience. I was going through a breakup, and I had went to jail, and I'm trying to be more positive now. I went through a breakup, 2 different things, but in going to jail, that's 2 different. But I went through a breakup, y'all, and I was just depressed because I wasn't doing nothing. You thought I was going to the gym? No, I was not. You thought I was driving? You thought I was doing bigger and better shit in life? No, I wasn't. I was thinking down. I was being negative on myself, and I was starting to be upset with life because I started to realize all what I wasn't doing, or all what I could have been doing that I'm not doing right now. And it was just eating me up inside because of the simple fact. I think what it was I started to hit the flatline effect. And I didn't realize that, and now that I'm looking back on it, I realize now that's probably what that was, because of the simple fact. I'm learning as I'm going more on this journey and more on the, you know, working with y'all, I'm learning more about this shit. So I think that's what that was. I think that was flatline, but like I said, it starts to fluctuate quite, you know, very tremendously, you know, good and bad. One day you just be loving life, and it'll come weekly. By 1 week you'll be feeling bad. 1 week, that's flatline shit. But spiritual, on a spiritual perspective, one of the benefits is awakening and blessings and resources. You'll start to see blessings like job opportunities. You'll start to see blessings like getting your license for the first time. You'll start to see blessings like being able to go work out and being able to get this job. And, you know, that's basically God. When you start doing good, God will bless you, in the universe around you will start to work for you and just be more happy towards you because you're doing what you're doing. You're taking extra steps that most men aren't doing, you know, unless you're older and shit like that. And, you know, so the universe will start to work for you. Also, what, you know, falls into spiritual is attraction. We're gonna get into the attraction. We got woman attraction coming up next. On a mental perspective, you get more strength. Like I said, loving life and being stronger and being, you know, getting on your purpose. more focus, and a non-sexual mindset. When you have a non-sexual, my bad, when you have a non-sexual mindset, you're able to get more accomplished and get more done and do bigger and better things, because of the simple fact you're not focusing, you're not using this sexual energy to not transmute that into something positive, like going to the gym or taking a walk or taking your kids to the park, or taking your kids to get, that's what it does for you. When it impacts your mental, it starts to make you a better overall person, and how you view life and your perspective on things and what should be done and what shouldn't be done. So I highly recommend y'all to really start trying this shit and really start doing this shit if you're not already. I'm way behind. I wish I would learn about this shit way sooner. I'd be more off in the life and more where I want to be at. But we all got to start somewhere, and we is supposed to think about where we want to be at, but that's not always. Sometimes we just got to do shit just because we got to do it. We know that's what we got to do. But I wish I would have found out about this shit sooner. So then we get into financial, which it's more all spiritual receivings. It brings you success and opportunity, like job opportunities. People come into your life that can benefit you and that can help you. With semen retention and woman attraction, Rebellious Development said, he was like this: ask yourself this question: what can she do to benefit you? Or what can she do to help you come along and start $1 million business, or do a business, or start a YouTube channel, or basically what can she do to help you better yourself and bring the best version of you out that you can be? So that's more financial, and that's more spiritual. It's all spiritual because of the simple fact certain people will just come into your life, and certain opportunities will just come your way, and it will just start. I'm telling y'all, like, I can't make this shit up. If I'm making this shit up, why is everybody else on YouTube talking about this shit? Why? We can't make y'all do anything. And that's why I love the semen retention community, because it's like we all stand together in a way. We all have, ties and bonds. We all have our self-beliefs and our own opinions on shit, but we all stand for basically the same reasonings for the most part. Certain people can come into your life, like I said, and just change your world for the better, turn your shit, very upside down. And that's just the way it is. My bad, y'all. Try it now, please, and thank you. And not really for me, but just for you, for me, for you. However you want to think about it, however you want to look at it. Be positive with the energy. Do what you will. Do what you want. But do something. Be better than the person that's not doing shit. Do something. YouTube, whatever. Do something. Be better than the person who's backtracking in his life, who's going to jail, going to prison, all these setbacks. I don't want y'all to be like me. I want y'all to be better than me, personally. I want y'all to be better. I'm trying to better myself for me, but I want you guys to want yourself to be better than me.